So one of the cool things that I like to show in Facebook advertising that a lot of people don't know about and really gets overlooked was a recently added type of ad, and it's called Reach People Near Your Business. Now, when you're going and creating an ad, one of the first things you do is choose an objective for what your ad campaign is going to try to achieve, whether you're sending people to your website or increasing conversions on your website, boosting your posts, or promoting your page. And those top four are usually what people look at. But if you look down a little below here, there's one called Reach People Near Your Business. Now, let me just stop here and ask if anybody on this session right now has heard of that ad, the Reach People Near Your Business ad. Now, this is not to be confused with targeting people for a particular city or targeting people for a particular zip code, which, as you know, is one of the great things about Facebook. You can really drill down your targeting. But this is reaching people near your business. So let me see. Wasn't aware of it. Tim says never heard of it. Judy says she thought she read something about it, but hasn't seen it before. So I'm going to show you it now, Judy. And let me just go ahead here and click yeah. So no, no, mostly knows. Okay, so let me click on this and show you what happens when we decide to use our ad for local awareness and reaching people near your business. I've created a page. This is just a test page for Pat's Coffee Shop. There it is. So let's say that I have a coffee shop in a particular neighborhood. I just go here, and I would have already previously defined the address when I set up the page for my restaurant or for my coffee shop. When you're setting up that page, you put in your address so that Facebook knows where your shop is located. Now that I'm setting up an ad for people near my business, this is what happens. Look at this. Can you see this radius that's happening here? So my ad is going to go out to people within this radius, and I can change the radius by moving the map around. And as I do that, you'll see that the number of people change. So if we look over at the potential reach for people around my business, there's 87,000 people within a 3-mile radius of my business, my coffee shop. So I could advertise to people within that range. And I can go up to 50 miles. If we click here, you can see that there's up to 50 miles you can go in terms of radius for people close to your business. What's also fascinating about this is that, as you know, most people have location turned on their phones. So the phone is sort of tracking where they are at any given time. And even when you're on Facebook, when you're checking, when you're posting, you've seen that it says near Coral Springs or near wherever you might be. It might not put that out on the post, but you've seen that it says that. And you can, of course, add a location to your post because the phone knows where you are and basically Facebook knows where you are. Don't be scared of that. It's actually a good thing. So what Facebook does is look at people who not only live in your area, but have been in your area within a certain time frame and recently. So this is the total number of people in your selected audience who we, Facebook, estimate will be in your area based on their activity on Facebook. So you can then target a little further and say, well, so let's say it was not a coffee shop, but maybe it was a dress shop. I just want to target women, and I just want to target women in their 20s. Maybe my dress shop is targeted especially for women in their 20s. And if I wanted to expand the radius out, maybe 10 miles. Do women go shopping 10 miles? Sure they do. So here's 71,000 people, 71,000 women between the ages of 20 and 29 who Facebook estimates will be in the area around my dress shop or my coffee shop or whatever it is. So if I was creating an ad that might say big discount, big sale, come in and get a free coffee, that ad would go out specifically to people near me. How cool is that? So let me see, let me get some reactions to just type into the chat box any reactions that you have to that. Didn't know you could do that. Yeah, no, most people still don't know you can target an ad this way. Surprising, awesome, kind of scary. All right, somebody said scary, sure, because in a way, Facebook knowing where you are can be a little scary, but this is for marketing purposes. Don't worry about the scariness because what you want to do is attract people into your business. So if they've got location turned on their phones, or if they've otherwise through some activity on Facebook said that they live in or are in your area, this ad is going to go out to them. So hope you enjoyed that little tip. It is kind of an unknown thing still. Most folks are still using, and most ads are still generated using the basic targeting and the more advanced targeting that we go into in the really simple Facebook ads course. This is one of those neat little tricks we'll go into a little further in the course as well, but you can start implementing right away.